Hey there, and welcome to episode 8 of the Chronicles of the USS Balao. We are in Fremantle, we're docked. It is the 21st of February 1944, so we are probably around about a year away from the end of the war. We have all our medals in this box here, and I'm glad that we now have a different medal, the submarine medal, which actually is the Purple Heart, and it adds a bit more variety. So how many medals do we actually have? How many congressional medals? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Congressional Medals of Honor, 1 Purple Heart, 2 Silver Stars, and a Navy Cross. So, we currently have a shipping total, or shipping sunk total, of 1,111,602 tons, which is absolutely phenomenal. There's nothing really else I can say about that. So we have our submarine all set up, we've got all the correct crew members, we have all of the promotions assigned, we have all of the medals assigned, we have all of the most upgraded equipment, and we have a full complement of Mark 23 torpedoes, which no longer cost us any renown, because we now have the Mark 18 and Mark 27 unlocked. Now these are both electric torpedoes, so they don't leave any wake in their path, but they're also a lot slower than the Mark 23, and I've been having some good luck and good success with the Mark 23, so I'm going to stick with that. I've also been looking at the Mark 14 and wondering why I'm taking the Mark 23 over the Mark 14, and this is because the Mark 14 has a slow mode as well, which increases the range. Now this also costs 0, so technically it is a better torpedo. However, the Mark 14 will sometimes impact and not explode, whereas the Mark 23, I've never had it impact and not explode. It's only the only dud torpedoes I've had for the Mark 23 are the spinning torpedoes, the ones that go around in circles like that or whatever. So I'm thinking that's a better indicator, because as soon as it does that, I know I have to fire another one rather than having to wait and have it impact the hull and then they've got a tip off. So I think the Mark 23 is a better one to go for, even though it used to cost renown, although now it doesn't. So we're going to go and get back out to sea. It is now February 21st, 1944. Our operational order is: depart on the 8th of March, deploy to the Celebes Sea and engage enemy merchant shipping. Well, we can do that. The Celebes Sea is a good place to find enemy shipping, and it looks like we're going to be, in fact, yes, that is right next to Rabaul, I think. So we're going to go ahead and get outside and get onwards with the mission. Right, here we are again. We're back inside the ship. Don't look at me, that's creepy. And yeah, everything is looking as it should, which is excellent. Let's see if we can keep it that way. So, we're going to go to 2/3 ahead as per usual. We're going to set a course, return to it, and then we're going to set ourselves our proper course. We have a radar contact, which is a friendly vessel of some description, and we're going to go up through this little strait here, and then we're going up to here, and am I completely wrong? Is that not where Rabaul is? I could have sworn that's where Rabaul was. I'm not seeing any names for ports or anything in this area. Well, that's the Val there. So where was Rabaul then? Is Rabaul over here somewhere? Yeah, Rabaul's over there. I'm completely off. I'm way, way, way away from where I thought it was. So, it may actually be better to go up through the Banda Sea, and then we can sort of pick up some more fuel right here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to adjust this course. We're going to grab that one. We're going to come over here, grab that, go up past this island here, up through this little channel, through there, and then northwards. So we're going to go past this island, wherever that is, with the port of Dili, which is black, so I think that's a it's not an enemy port and it's not a friendly port, so I think it's a neutral port, which is fine. So we're going to go north through the Banda Sea, then we're going to go through here, up past this little refueling area, I'm going to go fairly close to that, and then we're going to come back out again, go through these two here and deploy up here. Now once we get there we'll decide what we're going to do from that point, because there doesn't appear to be many ports in this area, but this is still a major shipping lane, especially as Devour's up here, so we may try and do a little convoy patrol up here, sort of in this area here, to catch anything going in or out of Devour, and that seems to be a fairly good plan. So that may be what I do, it may not, it depends what we catch on the way in there. So we're going to go ahead and get over there and we'll see. Well, it's a fairly clear night and we've got a full moon up there, lots of starlight, so it's lovely and bright, and we are passing a friendly freighter, which is nice. So I think it's friendly, it appears to be friendly. I think that's an American freighter. We know we're near Japanese territory, so it shouldn't be Japanese, and it is blue on my map, so it does appear to be friendly. Anyway, we've only just left Fremantle, but I thought it was nice to see another ship following our course. Okay, well we have spotted a ship here between this little island and this series of islands just outside the Timor Sea. What kind of ship is it? It seems to be a sampan or a fishing boat or something of that description. But, you know, it's weak and defenceless, so we're going to go and have a go at it. It's somewhere over here, and I'm wondering if I can see it from this range. Does not appear so. If I could see it, it would be over there somewhere. But no, obviously my guys with binoculars are far better at seeing things than I am, which is fine, that's what they're being paid for, and it is keeping us alive after all, so I'm quite happy with that. Here we go there, and then we will go and drive straight into them, because, you know, why not? That's the aft AA gun you want to see in the forward AA gun. You also want to switch to high explosive rounds, which would be nice. In fact, I'm going to do that on the rear gun as well. And go back to the forward gun, and we may as well just shoot these guys. The chance of us being able to run these guys over are fairly low. I mean, I could just repeatedly try, but it's not really worth it. So, especially when we can just empty the AA gun into them and kill them in a couple of volleys. Or 3 volleys in the case of that one over there. But there we go, 20 bullets for 2 ships, I'm happy with that. So, there's our first kill of the patrol. It was 2 regular sampans. Nothing wonderful, but, you know, first blood is first blood, as they say. So, yeah, we're going to get moving onwards and hopefully find something a little bit bigger to sink our teeth into. Okay, we have picked up this ship here in front of us. It's this ship that was moving slowly over in this direction, and I don't know how much further it has to go before it's going to change course, because it's fairly certain that it will. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my course so that I can try and set up an intercept location over here. So it's moving slowly, so I should be able to set this up fairly accurately. I think something around that course, which means that I want to actually set up my interception somewhere around there. Now that is, how far away for that guy? 13 miles for him, and it is 25, about 40 miles for me. If I go up to flank speed, which is what I'm going to do, I should... Oh, no, he's changed course. Okay, that's fine. What we're going to do then is we're going to change his bearing, which is now somewhere in that area, and we're going to change our interception angle, because we can now get a much better angle on it, and I'm going to move... Oh, damn it! That's annoying. Right, okay, we'll have to do that again later anyway. Fine. So, we're going to intercept somewhere in this area up here. So we need to get a rough range estimate somewhere in there, and we want to get there before he does. And I do have his angle slightly wrong there, so let's adjust. There we go, and that should be about as close as I'm ever going to get. So I want to be somewhere in that circle right there. That looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to go down to 1/3 here. We were at 22 knots there, but we won't be anywhere near that fast. So he is just about on my line there, and that's good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn to the left until my ship is aligned with, or at least, would you turn please? I'm also going to back down to 1 knot until my ship is aligned with his course, which it now is. In fact, it's probably over-aligned to be honest, but never mind. Right, now he is still miles away and he is slightly off that line, but the line is fairly close, so I'm not too worried. I don't need to change the targeting circle at all. We're going to continue forward, and he is now pretty much exactly on the line, which is good. So that is round about 1,000 yards, so I think we will stop here and we will put up the scope and go to periscope depth. So hopefully he will continue along this same trajectory, which he has been doing pretty much, and he is now within targeting range. So let's have a look and see if we can see him. We can, and it is small model composite, I think, probably. Let's go to the left. Small modern composite freighter. Doesn't look quite right with the stack. Could be a medium. Yeah, that looks much better. Medium modern split freighter. Yes, that's what he is. He's a medium modern split. So he's 3,200 tons, which is nice. So what we're going to do is wait and see if he has any guns on board. While I am doing that, however, I am going to set his angle, his range, or her range, and speed. It was going slow, so I'm going to put in 5 knots, because that seems to be the average slow speed for most ships. I've got his angle completely wrong there. He's far more pointed towards me than I thought, and that's pretty close. Very slightly more. That should do it. Yep, that's good enough. And then we see that that is pretty much perfect. If I torpedoed there, I would hit him. But I don't think he has any guns on board. So I think what we're going to do is come up to the surface and hit him, because I don't see any. Well, he may have some anti-aircraft guns, but I don't see any deck guns on there. So we're going to come up to the surface and put the scope down, and what we're going to do is shoot him with the deck gun. So here we go, and he was somewhere around 1,000 yards away, so he's pretty close, and I want high explosive shells. Let's try 1,000 yards. Oh, the gun's still loading, my bad. Yeah, and that hit him in a fairly good position. I'm going to activate bombard, and he's not shooting back at me, which means he has no weaponry. In fact, we should probably put it slightly higher than that. Oh, he's got a anti-aircraft gun at the back there, and we've got some fairly choppy seas as the boat is rocking from side to side. So I'm waiting between shots for the sub to level out, and hopefully that will help with the accuracy somewhat. Of course, the fact that the hydrophone is in the way doesn't really help me, but I'm making do with the best that I have. So I'm going to spread the high explosive shells out a little bit. I'm putting some in the some in the bridge and some in the front, and I just realised I really should be using the anti-aircraft gun at this point because he is that close. And there we go, that's the end of him. Is he going to explode? I would expect so, for him to be destroyed at that kind of range. There we go. Nice big explosion. And let's take a look through the magnifying glass, not magnifying glass, the binoculars. And you can see he's going down by the rear. He's all on fire due to that explosion. And that is the end of a, was that medium modern split? I think it said it was a medium modern split. Yeah, medium modern split freighter. For just under 3,300 tons, which is nice. So, we are now going to return to course at 2/3.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to check where the course is going, just to make sure it doesn't go into that big island, which it doesn't, which is good. So, we're then going to remove all the map markings, and we have to replot our course, which isn't too much trouble, to be honest. It's not that much out of our way. Go there, and then we come out of the refueling area and into this area, which is 570-ish miles away, following that course at least. So that's our first sinking of the day. Wasted a bit of deck gun ammo, but never mind, doesn't matter. It's nice to have a little bit of variety in our ammunition usage. So, let's get onwards and see if we can find something even bigger. Okay, well, we've moved a little bit further north and we have come across what seems to be sampans, because they are really close. And, yeah, they're not shooting at me at this range, and this range is 2,200 yards. So, really, if they had a gun, they would be using it by now. So I'm going to assume this is sampans, and I'm going to go at them. Seems to be moving quite fast for a sampan. It's moving slow apparently, but oh well. Right, let's go to the forward AA gun and see what we've got. There's a sampan. Is there only one? No, there's another one over there as well. It does appear there's only two of them though. Yep, two is fine. We'll take two. And let's use the anti-aircraft gun. That is almost perfect range for the anti-aircraft gun, so that one is now destroyed. And we have another one somewhere, which I don't see, apparently. There's the sampan that's destroyed, and there's another one somewhere over here. There it is. It is at 110 degrees. So, we need to change our course to somewhere in this direction. I still don't see it, but I'm sure once I've turned around it will appear. There it is. It's actually quite a lot further away than I thought it was, but that's fine. We can go and chase that one down as well. It hasn't interfered with our trajectory too much. And he is actually coming straight at me, which is interesting and somewhat foolish. But that's fine with me. That means I have less distance to shoot over, and thus greater accuracy. And he's already heavily on fire after one volley, and he's dead after two, which is lovely. So that's another probably a couple of sampans. Yep, two sampans, which is nice. So we've now probably got about 4,000 tons somewhere in that region, which is always nice. So I'm going to reset the course, return to it, and hopefully find something bigger next time. Well, we haven't found anything bigger. We have found some more sampans though, and frankly, I see no reason not to go and kill them. So, we're going to. That's pretty good. Let's grab, if you'd give me that please, that'd be lovely. Let's go up round here. And that should be more than close enough to be able to take this guy out. Oh no, perhaps not. That's actually quite a long way away. Well, in that case, let's alter course again and go about there. And this should get us a lot closer. Yeah, that's much better. That will do nicely. So, let's go to the forward AA gun. And this guy's going first, because of course he is closest. Be nice if that killed him. It did. good. And let's try and get his friend. This one is slightly harder to hit because we are moving and going past him at this point. But not beyond my gunnery skills. It's just a matter of being a little bit more careful. That should be enough. But apparently not. Let's do one more volley and hopefully that'll be enough. There we go. That sunk him. So that was probably another couple of sampans. Yes, it was. It was another 2 sampans. We are the USS Balao, sampan sinker. Onwards. Let's find something good. Okay, well we have got a large convoy here and it only has 2 destroyers. So you know what that means. That means we have got a good excuse, and it's nice out. I don't see the moon, but we've got plenty of light, so we should be able to see them. Now they're moving at medium speed for a tanker or freighter, so that means they're probably going about 10 knots. So their course is somewhere in this region. I'm going to mark down a general course for all 3 ranks of ships, that is, and then I know that somewhere in that area we will have these destroyers. So that's 3 miles for them, which is actually fairly close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to flank speed, and hopefully we should get there before they do. But it is going to be fairly close. We're now at 1 times speed, and I think we will get there before they do. They are very slightly off the course, or at least some of them are anyway. I think we're all right here though. This should be well within striking distance. Let's just check from the middle of the convoy. Yeah, from the middle of the convoy is right there. Now this is striking distance. This will do nicely. And it depends where that destroyer is going to go. I think we're going to stop here, go to periscope depth, and of course put the scope up so we can see what's going on. And we are going to go to the scope, and I'm going to open up all of my tubes because I don't know which ones I will be needing, but I want to be prepared for a fast torpedo launch. So this is the one that I want to be keeping my eye on, the lead ship. So we're still moving 2 knots, but we should have slowed down to nothing by the time that they come across us. It appears, however, they may have changed direction. Have all of them changed direction, or is he just... Oh, no, they've changed direction, which is not good. Do I want to go and try and intercept them up front, or do I want to try and get the rear guard? I think I'm going to go 2 knots, and I'm going to try to intercept the rear guard. So I need to change the course marking. That is some kind of ship, but that will give me a course for him to be on. So I want to get into line with this marker right here. So that's round about good range, and I want to actually get into that area, but the rear guard is actually quite a long way off. Now I don't want to attack the actual convoy until I've dealt with the other ship, so I'm going to bump it up to 3 knots so I can actually get into striking distance, hopefully. Well, I'm already in striking distance, but yeah, that's good. We will stop there. We don't want to go to full, we want to stop. Oh, please don't detect me from that. That was annoying. Okay, right. So, here we go. What have we got? Well, there is... no. Yes, I guess that must be the destroyer at the lead. We've got a few large and medium freighters. no large modern tankers, but nothing wrong with what we do have there. So I'm going to lock up this guy. His angle is close to 90 degrees from me, but not quite, I think, and a range of somewhere in that region, I think. So if he's going the same speed as the rest of the convoy, he should be going about 9 knots. So I'm going to put that in, and then we're going to go to the forward torpedoes and set this, and I've got his angle and range completely wrong apparently. So let's rearrange him to about there, and let's see if that one is any better. No, that range is appalling apparently. I'm pretty sure it's not that bad, but I'm going to say that I have to go a bit higher. That's much better. Right, his angle however is still off, so he's more like that, a little bit more like so. That looks pretty good. Now check speed. Speed looks good. Right, I've already opened that tube, so I'm going to fire one there, and I think what I'm going to do, oh, I don't know, do I want to put one slightly forward? I really don't know. No, I'm just going to let this one go, I think. Oh, he turned out of the way. I probably would have missed him anyway. Oh, that's irritating. But I don't think that he really knew I was there. I think he was just beginning a sweep. Yeah, it looks like he's just beginning a sweep there, which is irritating. Unless he's going to come straight at me now. No, he is just going around at the rear there. What to do, what to do? If I follow here, I'll be able to get in behind him, but he will pick me up on his sonar if I match their speed. My only real choice is to wait for him to turn around and see if he picks me up or not. Because if he does, I'll be in trouble. But he hasn't. And that's him right there. And he's going fast speed because he has to catch up now with the rest of the convoy. So I don't know what his speed is going to be. It's not going to be going 1 knot, that's for sure. And his speed is going to be very hard to calculate, given that I can't get a decent range on him. So I'm going to check the destroyers and see what the average speed is. 34 knots, 37, 39, 38, 35, 33. So really they could be absolutely anywhere in that speed range. I'm going to say he's probably going about 20 to catch up. I'm going to see what the targeting computer thinks of that. Well, the first thing it thinks is that I've got that thing in completely the wrong place, and he's going much faster than 20. He's going maybe 25. Let's try 25 and see what that thinks. Let's readjust. No, he's going faster than 25. Right, 30 then. Right, 30. Nope, he's going faster than 30 as well. Let's say 33, which is very fast, really. Nope, that's still too slow. Well, 35 then, I guess. He's starting to move out of the range that I'll be able to hit him with. Yeah, it looks like he's going 35 knots. Possibly slightly faster, but I really don't want to shoot him at 35 knots. That's just silly. No, I think we're going to close up the flaps, or rather the tubes, and call this one a miss, because that was very unfortunate. If he had not turned around, we would have hit him, I'm pretty sure, or at least we've gotten his attention. I don't really want to go chasing him, so I think I'm just going to let these guys go. Which is unfortunate, really, but I'm not going to go and chase down an entire large convoy. If I could get the drop on them, then yes, I would do that, but I'm not going to go and chase them down, because that's just asking for trouble. I'm going to adjust the course slightly, otherwise we're going to run into that island there. And, oh damn it, that's not good. 2/3, return to course, and we'll see if that guy just picked me up because I did that. Looks like he didn't, so that's fine. We're going to continue onwards and call this an unfortunate miss for a convoy. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Let's go onwards. Right, well, we've just popped into Mios Wendell or something? Mios Warendi, something like that, and refitted and replaced that one torpedo we missed, because, you know, why not? We also refilled on fuel and the ammunition that we spent in the deck gun earlier, which is nice. Well, the deck gun and the anti-aircraft gun. So, we're going to go back to course and get into our position. We may even run into that convoy going up here. I don't think we will, but it's a possibility, so we'll see. Okay, we've reached our destination. We are to engage enemy merchant shipping in the Celebes Sea. Well, we are here. There is a ship over there apparently, there's one up here, and there's task forces and convoys all over the place. Well, we've had fairly good luck in this area down here before, so I think we're going to go and take a little stroll down here first, and then maybe go up and back around into the Morro Gulf and around the entrance to Davao. That seems like a fairly good course. We apparently got some... Oh yeah, the RA contact was just my mission. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to continue onwards and see if we can find something worthwhile to sink. Okay, well, we have got an unknown right here, but it looks like a destroyer. I'm curious what it is, because generally it would tell me what kind of ship it is. So I'm going to go ahead and mark down its course somewhere around there, which is 20-ish, yeah, 20-ish miles away, and we are pretty much the same. I'm not sure who's moving, in fact he is moving faster, so I'm going to bump it up to flank speed, and that's not going to work. That's really not going to work. In fact, let's put it down to 1/3. Well, it's definitely an enemy ship of some description, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to get into range to intercept it. I will try and go down there and see if we can get in front of it, but I'm going to have to go underwater very soon in order to not be seen by it, I think. Oh no, actually we're sort of alright. I'm going to adjust his course though. It's round about there. Let's slow down time and change our course so that we can intercept round about there. I'm going to put down a range somewhere like that, and we want to get inside that before he spots us, which we have done. So here we're going to turn to the right. We're going to slow down to 1/3 ahead. We're going to turn to match that line ish, and we'll straighten out right there. I'm going to go into periscope depth, put the scope up, and hopefully he will come along, not spot me, and end up... Oh dear, I told you to stop. I'm sure I did.
Yes, sir.
Either way, we should slow down a bit, and hopefully he will not notice us. If he is not looking for anyone to be here, it may well be that he won't see us. Now, he's going to be somewhere over here. There he is. It's a Subchaser. I really have no interest in sinking a Subchaser. At all, in fact. But of course, I can't treat him lightly, because otherwise he's going to come and kill me, because that's what Subchasers are for. I think if I'm lucky, he may just go straight past and not at any point pay any attention to me. No, he's seen me. Right, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I don't really want to torpedo him, but that is probably going to be my best choice. I'm going to make a really high in the water torpedo. Range about there. Angle coming towards me. Speed I have no clue. I'll say 10 because that sounds reasonable. Let's see what the targeting computer thinks. It thinks I've got the range all wrong. Japan. Oh damn it, I don't want to be up here. Destroyer, destroyer, mine, mine sweeper, gunboat, gunboat, Subchaser, that's what he is. Now then, range. There. Angle. There. Speed. I don't know yet, so I'm going to range him again to about there. Speed 11, sounds reasonable. Let's see what we've got. Yep, I'll open that up. Lock him on. That seems reasonable. Let's fire that one quickly and go into reverse. And see if this one being high to the water will be able to take him out with contact influence. It's a dud. Or, possibly, was too close to be able to impact. Or detonate. Let's go forward flank, and I need to see what kind of gun he's got on board. He's definitely got a deck gun right there. But if I leave him to attack me underwater, this is going to end badly. So what I really want to do is get up on the surface behind him. If we turn full left and surface the boat, put on that and put on battle stations, we need to get up on the surface quickly. I know we're under attack, that's fine. Aft AA gun, turn please, hurry up.
We're taking damage, sir.
Taking damage, we're under attack. But he was destroyed quite quickly. So how much damage did we take is the question. Let's have a quick look. We didn't take any damage at all, apparently. Did we get any injured people? No one was injured. So apparently we took some damage, but I don't know what it was. It looks like we got lucky with that one. That was a little bit too close. I do not like Subchasers. Subchasers, their only goal is to kill subs, and as we are a sub, that could have gone very badly. But he was a Subchaser for 438 tons, which is, well, it's better than a sampan, I guess. And as we took no damage from that, that was a fairly successful interception of a Subchaser. So, I need to stand down battle stations. Unfortunately I can't turn off bombard, but oh well, never mind. And we're going to go back to course. Right, well we've got a report of a ship here, moving slow at 12:40. It is now 2:30, so he can't be too far away from that last reported position. So what I'm going to do is turn down from flank speed. Yeah, I missed that one. And we're going to go towards him, or where he should be. There he is, fantastic. Right, now, let's see what he is. He is a merchant of some description, which is good, that's what we're here to sink. So, oops, that's not what I wanted. I want to mark down a course from him. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Right then, let's zoom in a little bit. And out again. And get a good course on him, which is somewhere around there. That's 10 miles for him. And 14 miles for me. Hopefully I can get there before he does, and he is actually moving somewhat off that line that I marked, but that's fine. That just means that he's slightly closer to where I'm going to intercept him. Now I'm going to put down a range marker somewhere in that region, and we need to get there long before he does, which is good. So we're going to do now is go down to 1/3. We're going to go to periscope depth. We're going to leave the scope up, because of course the scope is still up because I'm an idiot. And we're going to stop round about here. That will do nicely. We'll stop there, thank you. Here we go, and we've got him on visual. He's coming across in front of us, and that will do nicely to begin targeting. So, let's see what we've got. We've got a large modern tanker. I love large modern tankers. They make me so happy. So, we're going to get his range, if the waves will settle down, which doesn't look like they're going to, but there we go, right there. I'm going to go up to 55 depth. His angle is probably something like that, and speed, he was going slow, so I'm going to put in 5 knots. 5 knots is a fairly reasonable assumption. Now then, I've got his range all wrong, again, because I'm hopeless at ranging people apparently. So, put it right there. Is that better? No. No, it says. You're utterly useless. Right, okay, let's range him from the lower mast. Is that what we've got to do? No, it says. You've got to range him from the deck. Right, let's go to merchants. And somewhere up here, large modern tanker. That's what he is. Now let's see if that has affected the range any. Nope, it hasn't. Okay, fair enough. Because of course, ranging from the masts does mean that you have to know what height the mast is. Ah, yeah, that's much better. Right, but I think I do have to range from between the masts. So let's see if that's a bit more accurate. No, not really. That's actually a little bit less accurate, to be honest. And if I go above, it's even more accurate. That's bizarre. Okay, fair enough. Well, he is far more like that, isn't he? Yep, that's dead on. Let's refix that. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to open tube 6, 5 and 4. I'm going to remove the spread. Or try to. There we go. I'm going to fire the first torpedo very slightly behind that line, about there. That'll do. And I'll put 5 a little bit more in front of that. Then I will see what kind of damage these do before I fire off number 4. So here they come. He's not trying to avoid these at all. Here's contact camera. And that is a beautiful hit. Right in the sweet spot there too. Oh, that's fantastic. The second one hits as well, but it's frankly unnecessary at that point, and that was amazing. That was a huge explosion. I'm pretty sure he's split in the middle. Yep, he has split in the middle. Both parts are drifting apart. And we had a cascading eruption going through the ship, which is what caused it to be destroyed in the first place, and the second torpedo I think was the one that caused the splitting. So there's the first torpedo impact, that's the one that killed it, and this one split the ship, which is lovely. So really we only needed 1 torpedo for that large modern tanker, which is phenomenal. So when you hit a ship in the correct place, you can take it out with 1 shot, even when it's a big beast like the old modern tanker, or the large modern tanker, which is lovely. Okay, so that's another 10,000 tons to add to our tally, which is basically more than everything else we've sunk in the entire trip so far, which is fantastic, especially given that it was on a tip-off from another ship. So what we're going to do is get back to course. We're going to surface, we're going to go 2/3, put the periscope down, and from here I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, and then I'm going to come back round again through the middle of the Celebes Sea, I think. Yeah, and then here I'm going to go north, go up around here, come down the other side of these islands and come back through again. Make a nice little circuit. And that'll catch anything coming through up here in the Morrow Gulf, going into or out of Davao, and then coming back down here where we've had some kind of contact. I don't think we sunk that one. I think that's another ship that got away. But yeah, we've got a large bottom tanker there, and I'm very happy with that. So let's go onwards and see if we can find another one. That'd be great. Okay, we are on the right hand side of the Celebes Sea, and we have just come across these ships here, which I'm assuming are sampans or the like. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the course very slightly. Oh, damn it! That's so annoying. Right, okay, well, in that case we have to reset the entire course, which is fantastic. I was going to go up here, wasn't I, around sort of here and down and back through sort of there somewhere. That'll do. Right, from there we go. There. Okay, so we now have these sampans here who have irritated me because they destroyed my course markings. So we're going to go up there and we're going to kill them. Not in a friendly way either. Not that you really generally kill people in a friendly way, but you can be polite about it. I, however, am not going to be polite about it. I'm just going to kill them. Now where's the other one? Over there. Let's get up and kill him. Here we go. Let's try and run him over. Just for the sheer audacity of making me lose my course markings. Let's go somewhere around here. How does that look? Oh, he's going to stop and turn around. Well, I'm going to guide my ship straight into you, because I can. And aim back there. Maybe here. Yeah, right here. This is good. No, you're not going to get away from me. Maybe you are. Okay, well, I tried. After air gun. Where is he? There he is. I'm going to kill that guy up there. There we go, he's dead. Boom. That's for being a bitch. You should have let me run you over. Anyway, he is now dead with a big explosion, which is lovely. So, let's go ahead and get back to course and back to doing things that are important.